Beetle here. I think at this point I'm just gonna use this channel to post random shit, just talk for a bit, because I really need to talk, so. I think that, I don't know, there's just, I'm mentally so fucking worn down at this point. It's not just currently thing, it's just it's been like this for a long time, but it's only getting worse. It feels like there's been a fucking groove that's been worn down in the center of my brain. Because, and I'm just fucking, constantly tired, constantly, demotivated, constantly, sick of everyone's shit, you know what I mean? It's especially my family. I don't know, I think part of the thing with, my family is, aside from, the normal shit that I complain about, the normal shit that I bitch about, I just hate I don't know, I just hate, their general fucking attitudes and shit. Because the best way I could describe it is that, my mom is, Susan Heffley. It doesn't matter how fucked up the situation is currently, she's living in her own goddamn world. She's living in her own goddamn world. She's, perfect family, some shit out of, a Hallmark movie, you know what I mean? She's, so fucking delusional as to everything that is going on around her. She's, I've confronted her many times about certain shit, and she's just oh no, that doesn't happen, or the only times I can actually get her to acknowledge it, she won't do jack shit about it. She'll be oh okay, oh okay, you know what, I understand that your sister scratches the fuck out of your arms right in front of us to the point where you're bleeding and you have to fucking wear long sleeve shit so people don't think you're cutting yourself, but I'll make sure that doesn't happen anymore, and then it just keeps fucking happening. Well, it's a kind of somewhat bad example because at least I knocked that habit out of my sister. I still have a few faint scars, but those are from a long time ago. So I do not think intelligence is genetic, because everyone in my family, every fucking person in my family, is a dumbass. I'm talking everyone. Extended relatives, everyone else in this fucking household, everyone, except for, maybe my grandfather, on my mom's side. Everyone else is an absolute dumbass. And I hate it. Because, I'm a person that, if I perceive you to be, lesser than me, I tend to not respect you in the slightest bit, and I think that's a problem. I understand that most. Well, I guess it's certain things, intelligence. Intelligence need to be as smart as me for me to give you any form of respect. But something like Smash, I kind of understand that everybody's different skill levels, and not everyone's going to be my level, and I'm sure as hell not the best player in the world. But, yeah, that's the thing, it's probably, again, that's probably why I'm, so, protective, I guess you could say, of, VGC. I've said this before, but, that's, because especially the environment I learned that fucking game in, it's that environment, and now that I look back on it, kind of reminds me of my family. It's it was a big ass server. Oh, we're just a fun, we're just a fun, wholesome community that's somewhat competitive, smiley face. And then it's one of the most cutthroat, place full of fake assholes I've ever been in. I've seen I literally have gotten I've seen the most cancerous messages like related to that server in my life, and I've spent a majority of it like on some of the more cancerous places of the internet. Uh, so I might get better with. I'm not sure how much longer, so I'm just gonna keep talking. Sorry if it cuts out, but I don't care. I'm just gonna upload this in self-promotion because I know for a fact nobody gives enough of a shit for it to be like serious discussion worthy. The other thing that's been like weighing down on me is the fucking camp. I hate that place. I hate that place like every fiber of my being. It's like my family, like we're like we aren't rich enough to afford a place on. I'm not gonna say the lake name, but we inherited it from my mom's side. My great however many greats, Uncle Ed built the camp in 1895 was the year. It's the first camp on the lake. I mean, it's a cool place, you know. It's like nice, like old building and all that. Like I feel like I should love it up there because it's something that only I have, not a lot of other people have it. But I've spent like every waking fucking moment of my life in some connection to that goddamn camp. Like I waste a month of my year, like every year up there, just fucking trapped on myself, no friends, no access to like internet or anything. Just like up here up in the middle of the woods, like have fun, smiley. While I sit my stupid ass on the fucking beach and stare at the water, because that's what my mom does. It's like that, or that. It's like either I'm doing literally nothing up there, or I'm doing chores. Which, these chores aren't as monotonous as nothing. Damn it. Okay. It's like, chores aren't as monotonous as everything, as nothing, so I'm fine with that. Like, that's one of the things, like, I always feel guilty about that because people always, like, I never tell people that I hate it because it's like, everybody's like, it's like, oh, it must be so amazing for you. You get to go up there in the lake, like, not have to worry about other people. I'm like, yeah, it is amazing. Haha. It's like, I don't like it. I really don't. The fuck is, my sister fucked around, made me's. Need to delete them. I don't know. I feel like the camp thing, it's like, it's halted almost every bit of progress I made on ZMR, because I honestly expected to have, like 6 or 7 members right now at the most, instead of 20, like, thanks to Lithium, like, shout out to my homie Lithium, you know what I mean, like, he's the reason that we're as big as we are. Be grateful to him for this, granting me this opportunity and shit, but because of this fucking camp, like, I've had to, like, not do anything, like, I can't, like, I have big plans for ZMR, like, if everything goes according to plan, by, like, this time next year, we will be no, I'm not gonna say anything, but yeah, I have, like, somewhat realistic time frame, like, optimistic, because everything's going, like, stupidly well, according to, like, instead of my realistic estimate in the first place. I'm not, like, a very insecure person, like, about my looks or whatever. It's like, so, like, having, like, that pressure of, like, running of, like, just having ZMR without, you know, doing much with it. Like, we ran 2 fucking crew battles in the entirety of its existence. And I'm constantly trying to get more people, like, another crew to be like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just fight you. Because I don't want to be SCS, like, or anything like that, because one, future plan it might fuck with, and two, you know, I just kind of don't want to be, like, an SCS crew, you know? I didn't mean to do that. I think another thing is just Discord, like, having Discord and, like, shit in general was always, like, stressful to me, because, like, I know for a fact I'm getting my phone snapped in half, and then I'm getting my ass beaten, like, ruthlessly. The second my parents find out I have anything, like, Discord, Twitter, YouTube, like, I don't have any stuff, but Snapchat, like, any of that shit, the second that my parents find out about that, like, I'm fucked. And that's something that actually terrifies me constantly. Like, your Twitch. Because, like, all it would take is just, like, me not being, like, 100%, like, careful with my phone, like, where I put my phone, than them seeing, like, oh, this person followed your Twitter account, whatever, notification, then I'm fucked. Alright, you know, I don't think my phone can store that much. How long has it been? It's been 12 minutes. I'm surprised I've been going this long without it going off of me. So, I'm gonna give a end to it here. If you want to talk to me about any of this shit, I guess you